day one on a helper video for the helmet. Now this video is not a step-by-step video, but it's a helper with the tutorial instructions. So I'll help you get up to about here, maybe a little farther than here. This is day one. So first thing, you got to make sure if you go to your folder, I'm just going to go to just a folder on D drive, but in your folder you go to D, say it's period 2, your name, modeling. There's a helmet subfolder. This is where you're going to save your file, and this also has the PDF tutorial right there, and it has the pictures you need that you're going to use as a reference to draw this. This is actually how they do it in real life. There'd be an artist that would do front and side views of whatever object they would need in 3D, and then a modeler would do it. So you're doing like a halo type helmet. So here's the front view, and there's a side view that you're going to use for a reference to this thing. So if you open up the instructions, remember I'm going to help you go to about here. I'll just kind of do the highlights. I'm not going to do it with you. Just go through fast. So if you open up the instructions, and if you go along with me, I'll just you could pause it and go back and forth if you need it. You may not even need this video. You could just use the instructions. So right here, just read this. It kind of goes over what we're going to be doing. It's more advanced modeling, how they would really do it in a work atmosphere in the real world. So they're using faces and edges and vertices and different types of tools. So these are the things. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. So first thing you're going to do, you're going to set these preferences. So just do this, and basically from here to here is if you go into your file, it's Windows settings, preferences, and then they're telling you to click things on here like polygons, and do set something for edges and the edge width. And they're doing something for, I don't remember what else, but it's over on the left. And then just select then save it. Make sure you read the instructions. Like I said, it's a helper. And then, let's see, they go down here. Make sure to turn off interactive creation. You know how to do that. Go to that, do that. And now they tell you kind of what we're going to do. Read this. It's about using images to make 3D objects. So there's the front and side view. So it says, when they say to load these images, they're in that folder I said, that modeling helmet subfolder. So you're gonna go to that folder, and it's if you open it up, it shows you it, and here's where you're gonna actually load it, into Maya. So no, actually, did I just miss that? Yeah. I just skipped this. Here's where you load it into Maya, and it's in. Let's see, it's in View, Camera Tools. This isn't camera. No, Image Plane, and you're going to import them. It's going to put it in there. So you could do that. You could pause this, like I said, if you want, and go back, and then you're going to do the front view. So here you're doing the front view here, and then you're doing. Make sure you do it in the right view. Remember, it says front view here. It says side view here. In here, to get to these views, I remember you have a brand new Maya. To get to the views, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. You got to click this four thing right here, and you get 4 views. And if you look, you can see it says right here. It says front and it says side. So those are the different views. Front, side. This is top, and that's the 3D view that we usually work in. So you're going to do that. And then over here, you're going to select the camera, and then you're going to make these so you can see your work better. You're going to make these semi-transparent. So once you do that, what they're asking you to do is in each view, you've got to go to View, select the camera, and then go down to Image Plane. And they want you to do some settings over here somewhere, I think Alpha Gain. Do that for front and side view. It'll look like this. You could be able to see through it. And then let's see what you do. You go down here. Make sure good time to save. Now save it in your your helmet. Go to modeling, subfolder helmet, and name it as your name helmet. So, so just put it so it'll be separate from everything else, and it has to be there anyways because your front and side view pictures are there. So if next class you come in and there's no front and side view pictures, that means you saved in the wrong spot. So now you're gonna create a polygon. It's pretty easy. You go to create polygon. I think they're doing cube. Make sure you hit this. Do the appropriate settings. I think they're in there, right? Yeah, cube. Do those settings. You're gonna end up with that. Let me see. Now we're gonna go into in here. You have to do that. You're gonna go to the polygon tool set. I think they're doing mesh. You're gonna click on it and do smooth. Where's smooth? Smooth, and you're gonna hit this thing right here and do the settings. And yeah, just follow that. Then you have something like this. And with the rename, okay. In the channel box, you're gonna make sure you click this in the channel box. They want you to name it, so just polycube. I think they want you to name it something else. So do that. You just click that and name it. And remember, this is a helper. Then now let's see. Oh, now you're gonna do. You're gonna go into perspective view and go to shading and click some things off. Right. Select shading. So in perspective view, select shading. So this is what they're talking about, shading right there. And you're gonna click whatever they have off. And then now they want you to do X-ray view so you can see actually through your work too. So with it selected, in the front and side views, you're going to go to shading and click these things off. So that means go to shading and select what they want you to do. Select it so you'll be able to see through it, even when you hit number 5. When it's not on X-ray, the wireframe view. So we go down here, model symmetry. Now we're going to stop here for today. So all I want you to do is delete faces. So in the top view, which is this view, all you're going to do is you're going to go into faces after you do everything else, faces, and you're going to select. Let me go back to faces again. Faces. You're going to select that whole half, left half, and just hit delete, and that's it. So if you look in the 3D view, in this view, see what you did? You deleted half. And that's the end of day 1. So remember, this is just a helper. So if it looks like this, like my screen right here, then you're all set for today. All right.